Real quick before this video really gets started, I just want to take a moment to remind you that I have a free key from the devs, and in a future live stream I'll be giving away that key to one lucky subscriber to the channel. So if you want a copy for yourself and haven't bought it yet and you want to try to get a free one, make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit that bell so you know when I go live.
Can you not do that? You'll blunt them. Ooh, do you hear that, lads? He says we'll blunt the knives.
Hello, and welcome back to the Second Breakfast Club. Hope you're having a wonderful day. And in today's video, we're going to be delving deep into Return to Moria to bring you the best beginner's farming guide. I'm going to uncover the secrets of farming beneath the mountain that the game doesn't tell you about. So grab your hose and let's get started.
For what?
And I never realized that there's so many different hoes and they all do something just a little bit different.
That's right. There are three basic kinds of hoes in the world.
If the inner Hobbit in you is looking for a Lord of the Rings farming simulator, Return to Moria's got you covered. However, much like many other aspects of Return to Moria, the game doesn't give you much info on how to properly farm. The first step in becoming a master of the gardens is foraging for plants throughout the mines. Certain plants, like your basic mushroom, are pretty much everywhere throughout each region in the mines. Luckily, this is something the game does a good job guiding you at. By simply opening your appendices and going over to the Ingredients tab, you'll be able to read about the plants and where they can be found. For example, all seeds can be foraged near abandoned gardens and farms. What the game doesn't tell you is only by collecting and growing these various seeds is how you will find the plants that they grow. Now, you will be able to read about the ingredients that you have already come across on your travels, meaning you won't know about stuff you haven't found yet. Moving on to some of my actual farming tips. Something the game doesn't tell you is that certain plants require different lighting. As you can see here, when placing down a farm box, there's a symbol above it that indicates how much light the box will get. If the symbol is full, like the sun, that means you're going to get a lot of light. And if the symbol looks like a crescent moon, that means it's going to be in the dark. Certain plants require different light to grow. For example, parsnips, kusdul, cabbage, and the delicious mountain potato
potatoes
require sunlight. If you put one of these plants into a farm box that is in the dark, that plant won't grow. This applies the other way around as well. Plants that require the dark, like biteweed, mushrooms, and more mushrooms.
Shortcut to what?
Mushrooms!
They need to be in the dark. If you put them in the light, they're not going to grow. If you ever find yourself unsure which plants require what kind of light, don't be afraid to plant them to check. If you plant something and you see a yellow check mark, that means it's good. You have it in the right spot. But if there's a red X, it means the plant does not belong in that lighting condition. Simply uproot the plant and move it to a farm box that is more suitable. Another short tip is to always plant your seeds before planting the already grown plant version of the seed. No need to waste a bean by putting it back in the ground. And lastly, my most important tip. One that, if I'm being honest, took me way too long to figure out, and I felt rather dumb afterwards. Don't harvest your crops as soon as you see them sprout. I repeatedly did this and was baffled as to why I was only getting one plant per yield, which meant I wasn't producing anything. Think of farming like an investment.
We're making a long-term deposit.
Let's get out of this foul place.
With each day cycle, a new plant will grow to a max yield of 4 plants per crop, over 4 in-game days. That's a whopping 3 plants more than what you started with.
Boom! 2 plus 2 is 4, minus 1, that's 3, quick maths.
I might have known.
Farming in the mines of Moria is a true testament to dwarven resilience and ingenuity. With dedication and a little elbow grease, you can turn these ancient halls into a thriving underground garden. Remember, there's more to Khazad-dûm than just mining for precious metals. Happy farming, fellow dwarves, and may your harvests be as bountiful as the riches of the deep.
want to make a bit of money? You should do what I did. Get into farming. See this? I got this selling corn. Comes out of the fucking ground. I couldn't believe it.
So that's going to wrap up this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it was helpful for you. Maybe there were some good tips in there, things you didn't know already about farming and Return to Moria. It's a little bit later today. I'm just getting back from going out with the little one trick-or-treating. So, trying to wrap this up. But besides that, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. And I gotta ask you,
What are we waiting for?
if you have any questions for farming or other related Return to Moria stuff, please drop them down in the comments below, or even suggestions for future videos on Return to Moria. Please let me know in the comments down below. But until next time, I will see you later. Bye-bye.
Until our next meeting.
It's done. Yes, Mr. Frodo. It's over now.